Alec, explain to everyone all of these trophies that we're seeing here and what the club does here at Southeast High School.
All right. Well, the Boys and Girls Club at Southeast High School is highly involved in competing in different technological competitive organizations. One of the biggest ones is the Technology Student Association. Every year we compete at the district, state, and national level. We've gone places like Nashville, Tennessee, Denver, Colorado, Dallas, Texas, and we are the most successful organization that competes in the Technology Student Association in the nation. We also compete in VEX robotics competition, which is a remote control robotics competition that competes at the world level. Right now, this is our first year competing in it, and we have qualified for nationals where we will compete in Omaha, trying to qualify to make it to the world competition in Anaheim.
Tell me specifically about your favorite project that you've worked on personally.
Well, one of the biggest projects that I've worked on is scientific visualization, where we create a video and in that video we embed 3D animation through that we develop in a program called Lightwave that's been used by James Cameron to develop Avatar and other movies like that. And one thing that we've done in the past was create an informative video for the Loeys-Dietz Syndrome Foundation, which is a foundation that my family's really involved in through my brother. And it was an informative video that they used to educate their families about what to expect when dealing with the syndrome. So that's one of my favorite competitions that I've competed with through the Boys and Girls Club.
Tell us, Alec, where we are and what is done in this room, especially with the club.
All right, well, this is our computer lab. This is where our teacher, Richard Platt, holds his engineering and 3D animation classes, and this is where the Boys and Girls Club meets after school to prepare for their TSA competitions, and it's really a place to hang out even if they're not competing in anything. So in this back corner over here, we have our fashion design team. Hanging up are some of the dresses and pieces that they've done in the past. They are 3-time national champions in fashion design through the Technology Student Association, so we're very proud of that. And right now there's computers and stuff hanging up, and in the back we have our manufacturing facility that we're trying to develop, where we are performing real-world manufacturing through mills that range from 12 by 12 inches to 8 feet by 4 feet.
What role does the Boys and Girls Club of Manatee County play in all this?
Well, the Boys and Girls Club of Manatee County is really what's given us the resources to form all of this. We started out with 6 years ago working out of a woman's garage. Now through the help of the Boys and Girls Club, we've been able to gain these spaces and the funding to get all of these computers and all of the sewing machines and all the equipment you see back there in the back. And they've been a big part of giving the kids the opportunity to travel to compete at these different competitions in TSA, VEX, and F1 in schools.
So tell us, Alec, where we are now.
All right, well, right now we're standing in the manufacturing facility that's part of the Boys and Girls Club here at Southeast High School. This is where a lot of the magic happens, where we're able to create stuff like this out of scraps of wood that we get from different companies. And this is through the funding of the Boys and Girls Club. We've been able to get some of this equipment where we can create products like that to compete at the national level. Back there we have several different CNC mills where kids are learning to design on computers different products and use the machines to create those products and sell them to make a profit. And back there we actually have a table where we are trying to develop our 8-foot by 4-foot mill, which is the biggest CNC mill that there is in the state of Florida at a high school, and that is a product of the efforts that the Boys and Girls Club have put forth to help us develop this facility here at Southeast.
Now, would you be able to do this just as a student at Southeast High School? Would there be enough time? I know you use some of their teachers, but this is a facility at Southeast High School. Why couldn't you just do it as part of the curriculum here?
Well, there's just not enough time in the day when you have a class for an hour and a half. There's just not enough time, and when the teacher is trying to deal with 30 students at a time. Through the Boys and Girls Club, you get that one-on-one attention with the instructors, and you have all the time in the world. The instructor, Mr. Platt, is willing to stay after for hours to help the Boys and Girls Club kids get involved and get acclimated to using this sort of equipment that they can use in the real world right out of high school.
And tell us again about TSA and how it's affiliated with the Boys and Girls Clubs.
Well, the Boys and Girls Club has really been the segue by which these students at Southeast High School have been able to compete at the Technology Student Association conferences. Without the Boys and Girls Club, the school would not have supported the TSA because it was not through an engineering program at the school. So it's because of the Boys and Girls Club coming here to Southeast that kids have been able to participate in these competitions. So I know for me, I'm a senior at Southeast, and I would never have been able to have the opportunities to go all over the country and compete and win without the help of the Boys and Girls Club.
Alec, are you aware of any business partners or community members that are also helping and contributing to this program?
Well, we work a lot with Sun Hydraulics. I've actually met with them several times with our advisor, and they've given us a lot of opportunity for students for internships and stuff, as well as Columbus McKinnon and other industries like that. We've also met a lot with the head construction manager for the county, Miss Jane Dreger, and she's helped us a lot with actually a construction renovation project that we won first at nationals in.
And what kind of direction does this give you for your future?
It's really helped me figure out where I want to go as far as college goes and where I want to go in my professional career. Through TSA, I've competed in several different scientific competitions like scientific visualization and biotechnology design, where I've developed a passion for biology and medicine, and now I've decided that's where I want to spend my life. Some of the other Boys and Girls Club kids have never even seen any of this manufacturing stuff, and now they're coming out as seniors saying, I want to be an engineer and I want to do this, and that's purely through the efforts of the Boys and Girls Club.